everybody. Welcome to another cold sidestepping adventure in the cemetery. When you come on, hit the like button. And also, let me know how your morning is. Thomas was married to Patricia Ann McLeod. Ain't that cool? Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Good morning. Good cold morning, that is. How you doing, Nikki? You're the first one on. Congratulations. First one on. How about that? Miss Kim, she's sick. I had to pick her up from work. She's at home. You're okay? Rough night, neighbor issues. At 3:31 p.m. 51 this morning. But that's another story. Bless your heart. There's their married date. John, I wish they'd get rid of your neighbors. Good morning, random. How are you? Yeah, she's... Let me tell you what happened to her. When I go to sleep, I'm dead asleep. A tornado could come. I want to know. So, she goes to the bathroom, somebody's sister, and she passes out. This is Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee. She passes out. She feels like she's gonna get sick, so when she's trying to get sick, she passes out, hits her head on some kind of thing we got in the bathroom. Yep, these are graves. I document cemeteries for genealogy. So she passes out on the floor and then wakes up. I'm in there asleep. She told me when she fell down and come to, she was hollering for me, but like I said, when I'm asleep, I'm dead to the world. That's why we got alarm systems on our door. Now that'll wake up a dead person. Thank you for your service, sir. I'm gonna clean you up. There we go. So she's home, resting. She's asleep, I think. She might pop in, who knows. But she's in bed. She said she was hurting. And I gave her some, well, she said she was hurting, so I gave her some Dawn pills. Because she said her back and neck was hurting her. Her back, yeah. You know what I forgot to do? I'm gonna put you right there. I'm gonna try to. Take off. Whoa. Sorry. Sorry about that. Trying to take off my clip-ons. I'm like, how come I can't see nothing? Oh, I forgot to put the clip-ons. Take them off. Just bear with me. I got cold hands. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. We're back on the trail. Yep. Good thing they have alarms. Most people, well, I don't know. Anymore, it's better to have an alarm. You can get them pretty cheap. They're pretty simple to put on your door. And then there are sensors they got out there that if somebody steps on your porch, there'll be a alarm system. Hello, Lori. How are you, Lori? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, man. Every time I get on a live stream, you know, she's got to be gone. Here's Claude. He's married to... She's got to be gone. She has to be. She'll be 110-year-old. If she is 11. She's got to be. Yep, she's gone. They just never put her date on there. Thank you, Claude, for your service. Nikki said, I wished we could have Ring doorbells with the camera. Can't because of privacy, though. That's crazy. Well, if I get where I can afford it, I'm gonna build me a house. And it's gonna be like Fort Knox by the time I get done with it. But if I do get the money to do this, this is my plan, man. I'm gonna maybe invest in probably 200 acres. Some of you guys that want to move to Tennessee, I can split that up where I got some trustworthy people to look in on me and Miss Kim when we get old and feeble. which we're getting there. Taking a break. Here, I'm making a quiet. Oh, okay. I know what that means. I think that means plop plop, fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. That might be what that means. But out the other end. Yeah. Don't worry. You know, we all do it. I just tell, hey, man, I got to take a crap. I gotta get this one. Got to go number 2. That don't mean go blow dry my hair. I'm just one of them. I think I get it from my dad. I always promised myself I wouldn't be nothing like my dad. And I haven't. The bad stuff, I mean, I don't know about that, but some of the stuff I say, which Dad always told me, boy, you're about crazy. You don't make a lick of sense. I'm like, yeah, ain't that interesting? No, I didn't say that. I'd wipe the floor if I'd said that. But, you know, Dad was a character. But he didn't have a filter. He would tell you what he thought. He didn't care what you thought. That, I guess that's what I'm talking about. You know? I just tell it like it is. The truth shall set you free, is what the good book says. And it also says, if your brother is in aught, needs correction, even though people get mad when you correct them, best thing to do, you know, if you don't want to see them go south or, you know, end up, you see down the road from that they can't see that they might wind up in jail or killing themselves. You know, you want to try to keep them from it. Sorry, I'm shaking. It's 23 degrees here. It's cold. Time to switch hands for just a minute. Even though I don't got a glove for that one. My left hand was doing something funny on me. Precious Lord, take my hand. Amen. You saw a Robinson when I went by, but do you know if I have family in Tennessee? What was it? A Robinson? Yeah, I see it. Right over here. I think there's a couple more in here, by the way. There's 2 of them. Nope, there's 3 of them. I'll take you to them. Joyce Not too old, but there is some old ones in here. Yeah, Robert. Okay, Robert. There's the Robinson. Sorry about that. But I doubt if we can make out a name, 'cause it's old. Let me get down here. It's... I don't know what it is. Anybody know? Is that a G? Maybe R? E? R? I don't know what that is. Looks like an O. And that's a D. But May the 12th, 1903. March something. March looks like the 2nd. 1953. You guys made me work. There's another right here. Here's the old one. Abraham. Hey, AZ, Bear, how you doing? I ain't seen you in forever. Where you been hiding yourself? We've been wondering about you forever. Where have you been? Okay, let's go up here. We got a lot to look at. Hi, Nimmy. Kim's in bed. We won't have that, Bear. Bear's no longer a moderator. You said my butt. I bet your butthole is bad. It's bad. I ain't gonna repeat it. But Bear, you're no longer a moderator. And bye-bye. I don't know why you said that. Bear's gone. You said something where that ain't like the guy I know. You're gone too. No more disrespecting, or you'll be gone. I'll kick you out. There's no shame in my game. How about you? My game is the Lord Jesus Christ. I hope to gain the entrance to heaven. Is what I hope to gain. I'm working on it every day. You should too. Can't think you're going to heaven and treat people like that and say crap that's not right. And of course you're gonna get kicked out if you say something off. I ain't gonna have it. Stamps. That's my kin right there. That's a new tombstone, actually, too. Yeah, they, yeah. There's one around here that's a stamps. I guess that's the one. Mimi! Because people like this channel, so we're gonna keep it clean. They like to talk and have fun. Linda! No, I don't disrespect. Nope. That's okay. No, I don't disrespect. I document tombstones for genealogy. That's what I do. But thank you though, NBA. That's I'm glad you're thinking like that. You're paying attention. That's good. I respect that. I very much do. Well, thank you. I appreciate that so much. I try to honor them the best way I know how. I have my own way of doing stuff. Live streams, we just talk and walk about. Let's see who this is. It's old. Miss Kim, she's sick, Linda. She passed out last night in the bathroom, hit her head, laid there trying to call for me, but I was asleep. I don't hear nothing. Took her to work. She called me back up. I had to go get her from work. She's in bed now. I don't know what made her pass out. She needs to go to a doctor, but she won't because we can't afford it. We got doctor bills we gotta pay now, you know. Whatever happened to the days a doctor would take a chicken or a cow? Yep, she's sick. So everybody be praying for Kim. She passed out during the night in the bathroom. Thank you for your service, sir. We appreciate it. Giving your respects from over here. It's crazy that I'm here in Perth. I don't hope I spelled that correctly. And I'm reading the tombstones of people in the U.S. Yeah. Ain't that cool? I'm related to Randolph's. I could be her cousin. think that's a baby. Yeah, almost. Little girl. Morning, Glenn. How are you, Glenn? You doing okay? Have you had a good New Year's so far? Doing good, huh? You're welcome. That's good to hear. I'm gonna try to read that. It looks pretty good. To every I don't know what that is. Looks like CLIME. Claim. To every claim were lost by sin, the grace of Christ as a soul may win. From here thy messenger go forth, from east to west, from south to north. Perchance in heaven one day to me, all hail, beloved, but for thee my soul to death had been a prey. Oh, then what sweetness in the thought, one soul to something, to have BR borrowed? I don't know. Too hard to make out. That's hard. In your country, had a sissy person ask you, once saw people have a middle name. I thought most people do have a middle name. No, they don't. If it is, it's sometimes made up. Yeah, barley. Turn back. I don't see no. That's the only barley. Yep, I see it. But I think I did that one. Remember? Yep. But there's another one. Jewel. Reba Jewel. That's pretty. There's the Meridate. Woodley. Ralph. Billy probably went by Ralph. That other name is kind of hard. Anderson. We got some old ones over there on that hill. When we get there, they're way old. Remember to hit that like button. I got 55 people on, so do me a favor. Be so kindly and hit that like button, please. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. Please hit the like button. Anytime you watch one of my videos, ooh, we can't see that. Hit the like button. Yep, nobody. It's only meant for God now. I hope. Stack. Yep, passed away day before their birthday. Just a baby here. I see another Farley. Let's go get it, too. 3 of them. I didn't get these. They're still 1900s, though. Hit that like button when you come on. Give me some love. I'm doing this for you guys and the code. So, please hit that like button. It don't take but just a second. Here's the other Farley. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button while you're watching. Please, and thank you very, very, very much. Remember, give me some love. Now that you see what I look like, here I am, baby. Does that match the voice? Tell me. Here's the last Farley. I'm laughing. You love my videos? Booney, thank you. Long time member. First time commenting. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Long time member or subscriber. How long? Since I first started? Back in 24? Thank you for your service, Alan. We thank you. Yo, good. Well, thank you for being a subscriber that long and watching all my videos. And tonight, Booney, I have a live stream tonight, cooking live stream. Miss Kim's sick, but you'll have me. I just have to tell you what time. Probably we'll do 5 o'clock. Central Standard Time, Booney. Okay, come on and comment. Yeah, don't be hiding. No sense in hiding. You're okay. Oh, the church bell. You must have been in the Civil War. 'Cause he's got a flag. Hi, Alicia. You're late. You're late, young lady. I'm gonna put this. I guess maybe I'd say it goes on out. So if I'm wrong, yep, it goes on out. Throw that in the middle for the both of them. Yeah, it fits just perfect. Wind blew it off. Hello to Harrison. Oh, married date. Hit that like button, everybody. Got 109 people on. If you hit it, everybody that's watching now hits it. Talk about a big bang on the algorithm. If we get 100 likes, 120 all at once, yeah. Send YouTube a message that you like this channel. That's what it's all about. Hit that like button, that will make them, they will know. Ooh, well, people like him. So hit that like button. Make it holler. Make it whistle. I'd say his name was Jim. My wife is related to this woman, and she's also my cousin. She married into the Howards, but she's one of my cousins. Yeah, please hit that like button. I love you too, Nimmy. I love all my people that's watching. I love you all. I got a big heart. It can spread out. I can spread it like butter on a piece of toast. Me and my weird ways. Hi, the Nixon database. I'll just call you database. How's that? Because that other... How you doing, database? Never heard of it. Please hit that like button. Database, please. And thank you. So kindly, do you make videos yourself, database? Or are you just watch? Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Beast. Hello, Heat. Yeah, 100 years. Sorry, try not to shake. Hey, Cece. How you doing? You doing okay? live stream tonight at 5 o'clock, okay, for subscribers. So if you ain't a subscriber, hit that subscribe button too, because I'll be cooking some chicken and putting some stuff with it. Didn't live too long, did he? Yeah, I do genealogy. I document cemeteries for genealogy, but on video. Because Find a Grave, they just hit and miss. They don't do everything, you know? I did a cemetery. It's been about 8 months ago. A lot of my information comes from Find a Grave. And I did a walkthrough on a cemetery. And I did a stone. There was 2 stones side by side. They documented the one stone, but they left the other one. And they were both, had been bought probably around the same time. But also, family does to Find a Grave too. So, that could be too. I never thought of that till now. So, but if you want to get into genealogy, I can show you some tricks. If you just want to, if you got information, you don't want to do the DNA, write this down. Get a pen and a paper. This is my family. She was my great grandpa's sister. And Charlie, I can't even remember. I got so many people I have to remember. You know, it's hard for me to get them all in a, you know, a row. Okay, Nikki. Hit that like button. That's Nancy. Elmira Howard. January 2nd, 1885 to November the 4th, 1886. Hi, Nimmy. Oh, there's Miss Sidesteppin. There's my wife. How you feeling, honey? Yep, it is. Not always groundkeepers. Lots of time when you get community service. The cemetery is one of the top places to go. Yeah, I agree. They got a picture. Be respectful. See somebody getting booted out. Don't want to get booted out. No foul language. Keep it clean. We are Christian people. So, this is a Christian channel. Which, by the way, next Bible study will be Wednesday. Cute little girl. Just 5-year-old. Yeah, I document cemeteries for genealogy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And, you know, I'm called to preach and called to teach, so I do that too. So, you know, you can't go documenting tombstones of people that are in the ground without thinking and, you know, talking about God, you know. Because, you know, you gotta be prepared to meet your maker. Right? Okay, Alicia. Hi, Janetta. You're still hurting? Thought you were gonna get sick again? Okay, over here. There's one across the road, but I don't like dirt in the ground facing up. I just don't like them. Yeah, Miss Kim got sick last night. She passed out. Miss Sidesteppin, my wife, passed out in the bathroom. I was in bed, asleep. So, she hollered, but I'm dead to the world when I'm asleep. Plus, I can hear. I got one ear. That's my left ear. If it's down on the bed, I ain't gonna hear nothing. Well, I got probably 15% hearing in my right ear. Warm up my right hand again. Whew. I'm gonna go down here. So, got 67 people on. Please hit that like button if you did it already. And thank you. I appreciate it so kindly. You're sweet people. Sweet people. I got a grandma on here too. Linda. Miss Granny. I know. One of these days, I'm gonna get it. I'll thank Granny, right? Go. Inside joke. If you're not a member. I got to blow my nose. Now, brown cow. We're going up here. The reason why I hop is in 2017, I fell 23 foot and I busted both my heels at the same time. So, in my left heel I have a screw and a shank and a wire. So, that's why I take my time. I was fixing to trim a small tree and fell from the ladder. He was a tree trimmer by trade. Yeah, I have my good days and my bad days. I'm beginning to wonder if God didn't create me with 9 lives because I've almost killed myself so many times. But thank the good Lord, I'm still alive. I have arthritis, so after the fall, it got me where I have arthritis, I have a bone deficiency, and my bones are shrinking. Makes it hard to do the kind of work I used to do. I feel like my shoulders, I feel like I've got 2 cinder blocks. I'm carrying 2 cinder blocks around on my shoulders. That's the way I feel. Almost done here. No, over 100 years. 101 years. That's old. Wait a minute. There. Yeah, she was 102. Wow. Now, you want to hear something funny? She is my cousin. She is like my fifth cousin. Well, she married her cousin, James. So, that's crazy, ain't it? But, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But it's crazy. Yeah, they'll have to go back and rewatch. I don't even know if I said it once. I can't remember it. Let's go over here. These old ones. Before church lets out. Elrod. Oh, okay. Yeah, my moderators, use your inch. If you see something not right, Nimmy, use your inch. That's why I gave it to you. Some of you to protect you. Because new moderators don't know, you know, my viewers and stuff. Got 67 likes. Thank you. Can't see nothing. Hood. Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm related to the Hoods. Well, I'm in Putnam County right now. That's where this is. Putnam County, Tennessee. I document tombstones for genealogy. He is sleeping. They don't even know we're here. Thank you. I just saw that. Happy New Year's to you too. Thank you for the sticker. I appreciate that. Groovy, man. Here's another Jackson. Now, here in a minute, you'll be seeing my third grade aunt. She's buried in here. She married into, I think the Jacksons. She's right up here. And so, if she's here, I'm speculating. I need to look on some of where's she at? She is somewhere. I need to look at some of the... Oh, there she is. Like Tennessee.org. For my third great grandma. Because that's my... Catherine is my third great aunt. So I'm speculating that maybe my third great grandma and grandpa are buried somewhere in here. So there's got to be some kind of record. Hello, Ryan. Honey man. You must have a bee. Raise bees, don't you? Der Henry. That's their last name. Got a big cemetery. I can't see that. Sydney, or Jacob Howard, 1834 to 1885. And I can't pronounce her name. Cinda Dixon, 1845 to 1886. Okay, well, thank you for that information. I appreciate that. There's a William Ford, Wilma. I can barely make them out. I'm gonna have to come over here and document this cemetery sometime and with the GoPro and do my thing. Now the land that was given for this cemetery and the church right there is from Abraham Ford. He gave this land to the church. Oh man, there's a big, you can find about this on Google. Ooh, here's his original tombstone. There's his wife. Can't see her right now. Yep. Give you time to read this, okay? Done? No, I'm not joked. His spirit, her spirit